For the longest while, I've had Green for Danger on my watch list. Finally decided to get that off the list. This 91-minute movie was a detective procedural, but it stars Alastair Sim, which really interested me. And one of the key things I really enjoyed about this setup, this detective mystery, was the way it tells its tale. We opened up to voiceover by Alastair Sim as we're introduced to our cast of characters, these doctors and nurses who live in this small village which is seemingly being attacked constantly by air raids, and we know that at the end of this evening, or an evening or two, there will be a few dead bodies and one person will be a murderer. So we know what is going to happen. It's a wonderful setup. Now it takes us a good 30-35 minutes before our lead character is inserted into this story. But in that time, we get to know all the people around about this operating table, all the people involved, the doctors and nurses, their personal lives, how they interact with each other, how they relate to each other, whether they're dating or have been at one point or another. And it's just an expert way to set up a story. You know the voice of Alastair Sim. It's such a unique tone in the way he talks over certain scenes as our narrator alludes to his constant, ever vigilant presence over this story. When he comes into the tale early on as Inspector Cockrell, when he comes into the tale midway through as Inspector Cockrell, we're already looking forward to his presence. We know he's set up what's happened, and now it's his chance to figure everything out, to solve this mystery. And it's great to see him come in and shake up the coup. We've already seen all these characters, and now we have somebody there who's really putting the killer on tenterhooks as he slowly starts to unravel this mystery. And the good thing about it is he's fallible. He makes mistakes, says the wrong thing, jumps to some conclusions, and on an occasion causes the death of someone by his inactions or by his actions. It's really fun and well played out, and it has this little sense of comedic timing through it as well. A little bit of levity as we have this constant threat of air raids, and we get Inspector Cockrell constantly trying to evade things that aren't actually happening. He hears something and thinks it's another air attack, which is quite a fun, endearing thing. But I don't want to talk too much about the mystery of this one, because there is enough breadcrumbs that lead you to what this actually is all about, why the person is killing who they're killing, why they are killing them. You get enough red herrings and breadcrumbs that lead to a possible numerous outcomes in this one. But it's Alastair Sim's wonderful performance as Inspector Cockrell. It's the nurses and doctors, and their performances are wonderful. And I'm wondering, why did we not get a series of movies with this inspector? They're wonderfully set up. I like the way he comes into it midway through. I would love to have seen other instances of him having to join an investigation and solve everything that's happened before. I think it was wonderfully staged, wonderfully shot, great locations, amazing performances, and a brilliant tale. I loved this one. Green for Danger, highly recommended. Let me know your thoughts in the comment box below, and I'll see you next time on Man v Film.